Hello, Huskies. It is Friday, so the gang is all here to say happy Friday and to give you another video as we prepare for our hybrid opening on the week of February 22nd. So this week, everybody's here, including Mr. Sowers, which makes us super happy. And we are going to start this week by checking in on you. So we know you probably heard and saw that we are having some hub days coming up. Mr. Sowers, what are these hub days about and who's coming?
Yeah, so this is really, really exciting opportunities for students to be in our building. We've got some optional Husky Hub days that are coming up. For the first one, we're going to kick off next Monday. That's the February the 8th for our sixth grade students that have signed up. We welcome them into our buildings that have signed up, and they get to learn virtually from different places around our building. And then our seventh grade, we're going to be welcoming in on the 12th of February. It's a Friday. And then the following Friday on the 19th, we're going to be welcoming in our eighth graders. So students, you just arrive around 7:30 in the morning, and then at right before dismissal at 11:45, we release you. So if you're still wanting to do some of those learning support classes, you can still attend those. Ms. Trebles, what do you got going on?
All right, I'm here to talk to you today about our daily student health screening. It looks a little something like this. I've got it saved on my phone because it's something I do every day before I come into the building. And if you're coming in hybrid, you should do it too. It asks you a couple questions looking at symptoms of COVID-19, because we obviously want to make sure that everyone that comes in the building is healthy so that everybody can stay healthy. So it'll ask you questions about cough, shortness of breath, those kind of things. So every morning before you are planning to come into Henderson, you'll take the daily screener, ask yourself these questions to make sure that we can keep everybody safe. All right, we're going to post that on Schoology with this message so you can check it and make sure that you know what you're supposed to do before you come in. I think we're going to pass it along to Miss Hardy to talk about how you're going to come after you do your screener.
So along with the daily health screening, which Ms. Trebles just told you is super important to make sure you're doing your part to keep everybody safe, you are going to have to figure out how you're coming to school. Now, we know on a regular school year, many of you would take the bus, right? And we know many of you are choosing not to do that this year, which we totally understand. However, you're going to see we have a pretty tight secondary campus this year with construction on the old high school coming down, the new high school finishing up, and a lot of traffic. You can come by bike, you can come by bus. Yes, your parents can drop you off, but guys, the best way, the safest way, the most efficient way to get on campus is going to be to walk. Walking or riding your bike will get you in this building and ready for learning the easiest way. And I think once your parents see the ways on via the Kiss and Ride, they're probably going to ask you to walk or ride your bike too. So we're going to give you some homework this week, just like we did last week, and some of it's going to involve figuring out how you're going to get on campus. But before we do that, we got to talk about being prepared for learning. So Mr. Carey, for our students that are coming back in person and our students that'll be learning virtually, what do they need to know about this hybrid bell schedule?
Yep. Hi, everyone. So like Ms. Hardy said, we do have some changes in our bell schedule. So our current blocks are 55 minutes long. Starting the week of February 22nd, our blocks will move to 84 minutes. That is a big shift. That is a big shift for the virtual students. That is a big shift for students that are coming into the building. So we want you to get used to that, to kind of that mind frame of a longer block. We also want our students that are coming in person to be prepared for school. So we are asking that you charge your computer every night, you have your headphones ready, and because we do not have loaner computers on site, we have very few chargers on site. So we are asking that you be prepared every night, make sure you have maybe a checklist, my computer, my headphones, what do I need ready for school? And then again, our virtual students, please be aware and please be ready that our blocks are much longer starting the week of February 22nd, and that you have that mind frame and that you're ready for class. Ms. Allenshaw, what else do they need to know?
So last week, guys, I talked to you guys about masks and that we need to start practicing wearing our masks for longer periods of time. So we're all going to mask up. Again, you guys know I love having a fun mask. So today I have little polar bears that are skiing on my mask. And we are going to practice wearing our masks longer. So last week, Ms. Hardy challenged us to wear our masks for 2 hours at a time. And this week we are doubling down and trying to work our way up to 4 hours. That is kind of a long bit of time. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, I'm in class most of that. So we are encouraging you to practice wearing your mask while you're in class virtually. This will help us to get prepared for when we come back, and we may still need to log in our longer class periods. So this week we are trying to get to 4 hours with our mask on, making sure that we found our mask that we like, and we're getting comfy, cozy, wearing them for extended periods of time.
So you know,
that's all we have, right, Ms. Hardy?
4 hours, we got this, right? And I know some of our students and parents were wondering, can you actually hear through the masks while people are talking? What's awesome about the AVER cameras is they pick up an enormous amount of sound, and you guys can hear me as I'm talking. Our teachers have been practicing too. They're raising their voices so that they can project better through the masks. So I think we're all going to have a learning curve as we get used to wearing, talking, breathing, and living in them. But we are going to make it work because we just want everybody back, safe, and ready for the fun that lies ahead. So as we end this week, there are a couple things that you guys know we need to remember. Take a peek at that daily health screening, making sure you practice finding your route, getting to campus daily and from campus, and increasing your mass stamina to 4 hours this week. Those are your challenges. That's what we need from you so that we can make hybrid learning a huge success. And we are so excited that we're going to get to see some of you next week in our Husky Hubs. We are ready to have you in here learning virtually. We miss you. This is going to be so much fun as we get ready for the week of the 22nd. So, guys, is there anything else we needed to say to our friends out in Husky Land before we say peace out? Is that it?
Yep.
I think so.
All right. Thanks, guys. Huskies out. We'll see you next week.
See you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.